turn the settings up. I almost didn't turn on my microphone. What that?
In the legend's beginning, the world was just a lump of flour. Then the gods cast yeast into it, and Albert was born from the dough. The Earth Titan granted it a divine body, and the Reason Titan bestowed it with thought. Add in rich emotions, noble virtues, oh, and don't forget a pinch of mischief.
After that, the Romance Titan transformed into golden butterflies, gently touching their chests to grant them the ability to love.
There is no word for romance in the Kremnoan language.
Is that so? I heard Nikador once failed in love and even got into a fight with their rival.
Huh? That's just a baseless slander, a wild tale meant to tarnish Nikador's name.
Oh, Dee. This story is quite well known in Akuma.
Lady Trebios, let me explain. Nikador is not that kind of titan.
And so, the first bird was born. Albie, do you like this story?
This Amphoria's place. Maybe I shouldn't have come.
On such a romantic day, why don't we raise a toast to all the love and beauty in the world?
Can your murderous intent...
Gosh darn it. Thank you, Techie. I opened up my audio mixer and then immediately X'd out of it. Really, B? Right during the cinematic part? Okay, that's why I paused for it. Okay, let's watch it.
Let me have the honor of taking the lead in this battle.
Okay.
This journey is forged bloody flames.
Oh my god, the chest zoom in, amazing. Ooh, fighting?
Three molded
What do you
knights
mean?
with their hands, and three
Whoa.
guided Calamity's gate.
Ooh.
Three carved the heavens and the
This
earth.
area is pretty.
Three wove the threads of fate.
Hello, we are Triann. Fighting the West Wind away.
Bro, don't show me upskirts of the child model, you fucking freaks. Hot man, hot man.
Numbers.
Hot man and strange girl. I do like that they have rocket warfare. It's not what I would have expected from Emphorius. Oh,
It's time to end this. Offer
Oh.
your souls
hi.
to the blood.
Oh my god, they're gonna kill Jimmy.
Destined to be crowned in blood.
That's another hot looking man. Who's this villain? He's kind of good looking with it. Oh my god, Casserus.
How we wish to see you again.
It's now my turn to fight against it.
Interesting. Ooh, not. He really did the Gilgamesh shit. That goes hard. Light slips the gate. Something greets the shadow. That little red reminds me of yourself. She do be causing chaos. Are there also two identical versions of you out there? It kind of looks like the last three letters are abbreviating shit. Bro, my dude, that was cool. That was cool. Okay, I should probably try to catch up. I forgot I paused for B, but now we are live. Fantastic. There could be another version of me out there. That's a good. We don't know. Yeah, we don't know. You're absolutely right.
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon.
Who's this little guy?
Welcome to the version 3.
I would pet him if he didn't have a spike on his head.
The gate, shadow greets the throne. Special program. I'm your host, Albert. First, let's have our esteemed guests introduce themselves.
Hello,
How did Albert get here?
Treeby.
I am Mydei, the successor of Kremlos.
Hell yeah,
Greetings,
Mydei.
everyone. I am Aglaya.
Once again,
I wonder if
a
Finding will
warm
come back
welcome
this
to our
version.
Chrysos heirs.
You
Your
are all the
presence
Chaos Trolls
has
can
made
handle.
this special
Fair.
program shine even brighter.
You flatter us, Mr. Albert. By the way, how did you come to Amphorius?
That's what I want to
Did you
know.
travel here with the two trailblazers by any chance?
Oh, it's a long story. One for another time. For
Okay,
now,
they just don't
let's
want to tell
say
it.
that
Fair.
in Amphorius, it'll be my duty to host this special program for everyone.
Welcome, Albie. Even though today's program has just begun, it feels like we've already revealed a lot about the new version, haven't
I mean, that was an exciting Trailblazer
How
patch.
so,
I mean,
Treeby?
trailer. There
the
you go.
version
Trailer.
title, Light Slips the Gate, Shadow Greets the Throne.
Haven't played just in a long
combined
time.
with
That's
the
fine.
trailer we just watched makes it clear that D will really
Your
shine
headset
this
dies.
time.
Oh no, I'm
If
sorry,
that's
B.
the case, Lady Trebios, then as a demigod of Yanis, the Passage Titan, you must also play a key role.
It's true. I would put on captions, but they're unavailable.
Whether this is true will all be revealed in the Trailblaze.
Just
mission
starting with the
version
story
3.1.
chapter. Okay.
So in the
Hopefully I
last
don't give too much away.
Nidor's core flame was retrieved. And
It's
now,
true.
Another Chrysos heir, Finan, faces the Titan's trial.
With
Okay.
the arrival of the trailblazers, the flame chase journey reached a major breakthrough.
Don't hide behind
the
me. I'm
Trailblazers
tiny.
and the
Techie must
Chrysos
become
heirs
even
reclaimed
smaller
Nikador's
then.
core flame. Afterward, Finan resolved to undergo the trial to ascend to demigodhood and inherit the divine power of strife.
But
True.
as Nikador once murmured to Snowy, your will wavers. We're worried that Snowy's inner turmoil might affect his performance.
Who
There's
knows?
no need for undue worry, teacher. On the flame chase journey, the Chrysos heirs support one another. Even if something unexpected happens to Finan, we've prepared contingencies to ensure the trial proceeds smoothly.
Sure.
Impressive as always, Aglaya. Ever
Waves
so
my
meticulous.
magic wand. Okay,
As you all
Techie.
know, the flame chase journey is still pressed for time. With Nikador's
It's like a
core
woman
flame
hiding behind a
reclaimed,
slim
it's
pole.
time to
Damn.
plan for the next one.
Does this mean we're going to battle another Titan?
I didn't realize there was a
No,
wizard
core
in my
flames need to
chat.
be reclaimed through violence.
She's tiny
In version
now.
3.1, our great hero, the Trailblazer, will act as an envoy, and along with their companions, set off for the Grove of Epiphany.
I'm gonna switch to this
continue
one
our
just to
journey.
make it this a little bit
The
easier.
Grove of Epiphany is a city-state that worships the Reason Titan, Circes. It's a cradle of
Okay.
knowledge for Amphorius, and maintains a good relationship with Akuma.
Wait, so it's
Besides
still like
researching phenomena
alive?
Such as the Black Tide and the Titans. They also provide academic research support for the Flame Chase
We
journey.
were, I feel like we were kind of told Akuma was the last city.
At the dawn of their existence,
I guess this one's okay.
the Reason Titan,
Good for them.
Circes descended in the form of a giant sacred tree.
It looks
And
like
around
that
their
does look like
roots,
Circes.
A large verdant forest gradually formed.
The generous Circes allowed those who sought knowledge to study and rest there.
Turns into a
freely
cat and carries
imparting
tech in
the
her
world's
mouth. Oh
wisdom
my
to the once
god.
ignorant mortals.
They're having
Under their
magic
guidance,
fights in my chat.
Humanity built courtyards within the forest and established schools, which eventually evolved into the Grove of Epiphany we know today.
Okay.
So it looks like
That's a
Circes
very
is
pretty
the
looking
next target.
stage.
Exactly. Like Kefali, Circes is a titan friendly toward humanity,
Okay.
and has even willingly entrusted their core flame to the Grove for safekeeping.
That's great if there's no need for fighting.
Well, I think we're gonna have to
Just
prove
a
we deserve that
peaceful
core flame,
retrieval.
right?
This mission might be much easier, huh?
Oh, well, how'd you say that out loud?
Well, it's not quite so easy. The Grove of Epiphany holds an unwavering reverence for Circes. This core flame is something they'd be very reluctant to part with.
Exactly.
They have to
That's
prove
why
themselves
Akuma must
worthy.
dispatch an envoy to the Grove. In the 3.1 storyline, the Trailblazer will engage in peaceful discussions about reclaiming the core flame with newfound Chrysos heir allies. Absolutely no fighting.
Oh.
Absolutely no fighting.
But in
Nah.
the recent version trailer, enemies were swarming in like a tide.
That's true.
Busted. Actually, the Grove was recently invaded by the Black Tide.
What?
Since the Arabica,
Oh, how come
substance
Albert
known
knows
as the
that and
Black
they
Tide
don't?
Has descended upon
Is he an agent of the Black
human or
Tide?
Titan, anyone affected by it loses their sanity. Nikador, once a stalwart defender against the Black Tide, naturally became the most severely corrupted Titan. With Nikador's core flame reclaimed, Castrum
Techie in a
Kremnos
box.
was
What
left
detergent
without
to
its
use is too
guardian
strong for your
Titan.
feline
It was
nose. Oh
entirely
no.
consumed by the Black Tide.
That's not
Its
good.
spread has since accelerated, and now the Grove is its next target.
That's sad.
Hurry to save them and Cersei's core flame.
Exactly!
True.
The Grove's crisis cannot be ignored. Our Trailblazer will once again take on the
He got
heroic
the
mission
baseball
of
bat out.
seeking and aiding survivors, gathering intelligence about the catastrophe, and locating Cersei's core flame.
Oh,
to
that's a
bring
lot
us
of
back
dead
to
people.
Arkham. During this process, the Trailblazer will encounter a mysterious enemy attempting to steal the core flame. Figures shown
Interesting.
fighting the Trailblazer in the trailer.
That is a
What
badass
a
model.
cloak.
Bro, I want him.
Ugh,
I want to
he
play as
looks like
him.
a major villain.
He looks
I
fucking
get-
sick.
What faction do they belong to?
They're
Look
an
at that
unknown
mask.
Enemy. This
Look at that
journey to the
sword.
Grove may be more perilous than expected.
For now, let's call them the
He's
Flame
big
Reapers.
too. We love
To help
hot,
our
mysterious
Trailblazer
men.
navigate their hero's journey, I brought some
Sorry about the
intel
dogs,
about
y'all.
Flame Reaper. In battle, the
Whoa.
Flame Reaper can summon clones to fight alongside them.
That's
These
a lot of
clones can launch
slashing.
joint attacks with the
Holy.
Flame Reaper. Moreover, the Flame Reaper can absorb these clones to gain buffs, consuming these
Do we have a
buffs
God of the
allows
Moon?
Flame Reaper to
Because
unleash
he's got
even
like a
more
moon
devastating
thing there.
attacks.
That may not be a problem for me, but an enemy using clones to fight will surely challenge the Trailblazer.
In
Oh, come on,
combat,
Mydei.
The Trailblazer must quickly eliminate the clones to prevent the Flame Reaper from launching joint attacks
Sure,
or gaining
fair
advantages.
enough. Another great
Honestly,
use case for
I
Herda.
sometimes wish I had clones to
Common
help
the
me manage
Herda
life.
W.
Be careful what you wish for. More clones might mean facing more trials and challenges.
That's true.
Speaking
No need to
of
apologize,
trials,
Techie.
I've always been curious about the trial required to ascend as a demigod. Lady Trebios, you were the very first demigod and therefore first
I
Chrysos heir on
imagine
this
it's
land
different
to
for
pass the
everyone.
Titan's trial. What exactly did you go through when you received Yanis's core flame?
This is a bit embarrassing to say.
It's a little
but
intimate.
I really can't remember those events from so long ago.
Wait, how old is she?
Happened during the Era Chrysia. For the people of Amphorius now, it would be considered ancient history.
Oh my
That's
god.
okay.
Tribby
With the
must have
Trailblazer around,
dementia.
Anything is possible.
No wonder her
In the
power
main
is close to its
storyline,
end.
Version 3.1. The Trailblazer will harness the power of Orynyx to stir up ripples of the past.
Sure.
guiding
Sounds
everyone
like
to
what we should
revisit
do.
That piece of history. We'll return to Treeby's homeland and show everyone the abyss of fate in its prime.
Really?
Long buried secrets
Cool.
from the Era Chrysia will also be unearthed.
So we get like 2 different zones? That's awesome. Usually only get 1.
So this is what the Abyss of Fate looks like in its heyday.
I mean, to be fair, it's just a
Nothing like
properly
Tesla's state it's
restored
in now.
Ianopolis.
In the distant past,
Whoa,
the Abyss
that's cool.
of Fate was a city called Yanisopolis.
Ianisopolis.
Amphorius' sanctum of prophecy, the ultimate destination for all pilgrims, and the place where the 3 Titans of Fate revealed their divine miracles.
Cool.
It seems we'll have the chance to learn how humanity's first demigod.
So 2 new
came to
areas are
be.
sick. I'm very exciting. Usually only get 1 new area per patch.
Trailblazers, uncover this story for yourselves in the main storyline of version 3.1.
I love
and
Albert.
learn about Treeby's past. Now, let's take a look at the Treeby of today.
Ooh. Character time. The real important stuff isn't. What's Trivia again? I know she's Quantum. What? She sound like the pomegranate? Is it a bad pomegranate? Me having a civil discussion on which video game to play before I go to bed. Bro, they cannot have peaceful music over nuclear bomb. That is not okay.
One question. The one who popped out of the box holding a letter, was it Trian or Trian?
Yeah, she's blowing a lot of stuff up for a Harmony character.
Correct answer.
She Tribby Harmony blows up multiple people.
Because they look so alike. My teachers often have people unfamiliar with them play the guess who I am game
Sure.
in daily life.
Gonna eat my dinner now. Sounds good, B. See you
The
later.
one who suggested this game. Could it be Trian?
Right again.
We got
Of
Cat
course.
here.
The
Cat
3 of them
time.
have very different personalities, making them easy to tell apart. Trian is silent and sharp with both eyes covered. Trian is mischievous little rascal with 3 eyebrows. and Tribi is the most outgoing and lively.
I'm not gonna remember
Typically,
that. I can't
Tribi
be
is
asked
the
to.
main
Come on,
spokesperson,
camera, do the
responsible for
thing.
communicating with the
There
Chrysos
you
heirs.
go.
Trinan focuses
Zoom
on
in a little
maintaining and
bit.
interpreting prophecies, while Trian is
Perfect.
primarily in charge of opening and maintaining the Century Gate.
I
So here's
see.
a question for me. Why are there 3 of you identical little girls?
That
That's a
relates
great
to the
question.
duties of the Chrysos heirs. We were
Okay.
the world's first demigod, receiving the prophecy of deliverance from Kefali.
Sure.
To spread the prophecy
They received the
across
prophecy.
Amphorius,
That's
we
crazy.
split into many versions of ourselves and used Yanis's Century Gate to travel quickly to various places.
I
Through our
see.
teacher's tireless efforts, the Chrysos heirs gradually
Look at her on
united
the
as
swing. That's
allies.
adorable.
Because of this, our teacher holds great prestige among the Chrysos heirs.
But speaking of opening gates, Trinan previously revealed that Trian is nearing her limit and might
True.
only be able to open the Sentry Gate twice more.
Don't scare me. So there's a limit to how many times the gate can be opened?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Using
concerned about.
divine power to open the gate comes at a steep price. Every time the Sentry Gate is used, it takes something out of them. Over time, this deterioration reaches a
Ooh.
limit.
Oh
Reaching
no.
that limit won't lead to anything bad happening, will it?
It might.
Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey.
Oh, Aglaya
among
is so
which
cold,
even
as
life
always.
itself holds little value. The weight of those words grows heavier, or perhaps clearer, over time.
Oh dear, why is the atmosphere so heavy? Let's not
Because your
cry.
sister might die
We're
soon.
prepared for whatever may come, and we want all our friends to stay cheerful. Albie, let's introduce our abilities
I feel
now.
like Trippy's gonna
Alright.
die.
No problem. Tribi is a quantum character following the path of harmony.
Sure.
In battle,
Oh, is that
she
blast
uses a
basic?
rocket as her primary weapon. For
Nice.
instance, she can use the rocket to launch enemies and
It's
create
the ultimate?
a special
Okay.
dimension filled with stars and moons. While the dimension is active, enemies take increased damage.
No
Cool.
matter how many times I see it, this combat style doesn't get any less adorable.
It is something,
Don't
alright.
underestimate our rocket. It's a genius invention with precision targeting. We've refined it countless
Bro,
times.
she's got a fucking
Also deal
airstrike.
damage to the enemy with the highest remaining HP,
Okay.
depending on the number of enemies hit.
This is a lot of
The more
damage for a
enemies
Harmony
there are,
character.
The greater the damage we deal. Additionally,
A bit of erudition,
when a
too?
team uses
Okay.
their ultimate, we
Huh?
launch a follow-up attack against the enemy.
Follow-up
Even in
attacks
ever-changing
on
combat
ultimates.
scenarios,
Okay.
Tribi can work closely with various teammates to provide buffs. She can frequently trigger follow-up attacks, helping the team swiftly take down opponents.
Exactly. As
That
a character
sounds
following
pretty
the path
cool.
of harmony, Tribi not only creates a more advantageous environment for her teammates, but is also a capable fighter herself. With Tribi on the team, you might just unlock new levels of combat potential.
So
Indeed.
she's a
Beyond
damage
being
harmony.
guiding the Chrysos
She's
heirs
using
on
the
the flame's
logic
journey,
of
Our teacher is also
the
an
best
essential
buff I
ally
can
in
provide
battle.
is killing my enemy faster.
All right. Now that we've gotten to know Tribi, let's move on to discuss another key character in version
Okay.
3.1.
Here's what I'm really interested about.
Without further ado, let's watch a video.
This mighty man. Trippy's really cool, but I can't pull for her. It's the principle of not pulling for the 2,000-year-old child model trope. No, I know she looks like a kid, but she's 3,000 years old in lore. No, fuck off. She's cute, but I don't support it. She should not be fighting alongside the adults. So she's gonna be a skip for me purely from aesthetics. Her kit looks really cool, but the aesthetics are not my vibe. Mydei, mwah, mwah, mwah.
The
Beautiful
crown
aesthetics.
Prince of Kremnos.
Imaginary
Lord
destruction.
of Aquila, a lone lion, a man among men.
Mhm.
Stop, Albie. Is it really that exciting?
I think it is. Way more
Yes.
exciting than you, Trippy. No
He
offense.
is my idol. He's
Oh.
the ideal version of myself. I aspire to be like him.
The ideal
Strong,
version of Albert.
unyielding,
That's
a
crazy.
real tough guy. No, a tough bird.
A tough guy?
That's crazy.
Do you mean like bathing in molten iron, Mr. Albert?
Huh?
Or perhaps drinking the blood of your enemies?
Oh shit.
Maybe drinking some of Kremnos' signature pomegranate juice, doing push-ups, you know, stuff like that.
And doing push-ups.
Oh.
Give me 500 push-ups. I'll count.
Oh.
Start.
He's cooked.
Let's focus on
Albert's
the
got too much
first.
flub for that.
Doing so many push-ups on the spot isn't appropriate, and viewers wouldn't enjoy watching it either.
Don't be so sure.
Nah, we'd like it.
They definitely wouldn't. Back to the topic.
Oh my
In the
gosh.
previous story,
I love that.
against Nikador's attack, Mydei single-handedly held back the rampaging Titan.
It's true.
Buying precious time.
That's
for
a
his
base feat.
companions. He's so cool, handsome.
Totally.
Is
Even
Albert
though he might
gay
seem
for Mydei?
unapproachable at first, once you get to know him,
Respect.
you'll see he's super reliable.
Through rigorous self-discipline, day in and day out, he's always ready to step up at critical moments.
Hell yeah.
If I had such a dependable and capable leader, I'd follow him to the end of the earth. But there's a line in this character description that really caught my attention.
Ooh.
The blood of patricide flows through Kremnos' royal line. Ooh. Sounds like Mydei bears a heavy past.
Castrum Kremnos has a tradition of being crowned in blood.
We did
Since
learn
its
the lore
founding,
last time.
every
Mydei
new
killed his
king of
dad.
Castrum Kremnos has killed the reigning king to claim the throne, without exception.
That's insane.
So
That's
how it is in a city
crazy.
that worships strife, bloody succession to the throne.
Because of this tradition,
I could not
and the
handle that
prophecy
culture.
foretelling
That's
Mydei's
too harsh for
eventual
me.
Ascension, his father cast him into the Sea of Souls shortly after his birth, attempting to kill him before he could grow up.
That's crazy.
So cruel! How could he bring himself to do that?
But
That's a messed
in
up
the
king.
end, Mydei returned to Castrum Kremnos with an immortal body. He led the discontented citizens of Kremnos away from their mad king, wandering the lands and waging war until he joined the Flame Chase journey.
Cool.
Doesn't kill him, only makes him stronger, huh?
That's definitely true for
Why
Mydei.
did Mydei refuse the core flame of strife and give it to Finan instead? With his combat prowess, if he accepted it, he'd surely become the most powerful demigod.
He's definitely more
And
unwavering
unstoppable force on the flame chase.
than Finan is at the
Strife,
moment.
Slaughter, glory. These have been the traditions of Kremnoans and their destiny for 1,000 years.
Sure.
But is this destiny truly what the Kremnoans deserve? I refuse to let such a bloody tradition
He's
continue.
breaking generational trauma.
People in Akama have always
That goes
expected
hard.
you to ascend the throne, lead them back to their homeland, and restore their glory. Now that we've reclaimed Nikador's core flame and located the whereabouts of Castrum Kremnos, how will you answer their expectations?
Give me more time to think.
That does sound
Ah,
difficult.
As the last prince, he is burdened with the fate of an entire kingdom. He must consider their honor and sense of belonging while forging
Also,
a truly beneficial
we're just not
path
gonna
for
talk about
them.
this thing, huh?
Oh, what a heavy task.
It looks
That's
kind of like
Mydei's
Mem.
decision and the fate of the Kremnoans. Stay tuned for the Trailblaze mission and version 3.1. No matter what, I can guarantee one thing.
Okay,
When
what's that?
Mydei is around, he'll have you back, especially in battle.
Okay, we're gonna
Mydei
learn
is
about the
an
kit now?
imaginary
Okay,
character
let's do it.
following the path of
The
shadow.
crystals are
In
cool.
combat, he leverages his undying
Cage
body
of
to
broken
engage the
lance
enemy.
technique.
His
Okay.
undying nature grants him an extremely high max HP.
Okay,
In battle,
HP
I
tank, let's
utilize
go.
my HP advantage against the enemy. By consuming my HP,
Classic.
I also unleash even greater power.
Blade 2.0 is
Exactly.
here.
Mydei keeps track of his total HP loss during combat.
Ah,
His
okay.
accumulated loss reaches a certain threshold. He enhances himself, fully demonstrating his prowess as the Kremnoan warrior.
He goes
During
crazy.
this time, he unleashes a storm of attacks on his
Ooh,
enemies,
the lion
massive
background.
damage, and showing them the wrath of Kremnos' crowned prince.
Dude, so cool.
So imposing, like a lion dominating the battlefield.
In my enhanced state, I sacrifice defense for greatly increased HP and max HP. As my
Okay.
HP continues to drop, my abilities transform further, delivering even more destructive blows
Interesting.
to my enemy.
Keep hitting him and he just gets even better.
Rejected by death. Let's battle.
Wait, did he
till
just
the
come back from
world's
death?
Final breath.
A truly death-defying combat
Interesting.
style. The spirit of Kremnoan warriors is no joke.
All right, next. let's
Looks
take
pretty
a
cool.
look at version 3.1's banners.
In
Okay, so
version
Tribby is
3.1
first. That's
Cup Warp event,
interesting.
Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character.
Why does she have to be so good with the
Five-star
Herda
Lycone.
though, man?
Time where a flower will also have a boosted drop rate.
Because she seems like such a
Version
perfect
3.1
Herda
second half
harmony,
event.
it will take some
Trailblazers
willpower to
can
not pull
acquire
for
the
her.
Limited
But I
5-star
won't.
character Mydei.
I want Mydei.
Limited
Fiery
5-star
Lionheart.
light cone, Flame of Blood, Blaze My Path will also have a boosted drop rate.
Of course, makes
Additionally,
sense.
These characters and Lycones.
Okay,
will
Yinli's
be
coming
free.
back. Cool.
And
Wait, why is-
all right.
Hua
Time for a
Hua.
short break. The
We do
program
like
will
Hua Hua.
resume in just a few moments.
Well, I have to say, it is kind of crazy. Phase 1 is actually like my least liked characters in the game. Like, they really said, this phase is anti-stake. It's the footbait character, which I always despise. And it is the 2,000-year-old child character, which I almost always despise. In spite of that personality, of like that archetype that Tribby is part of, I have to admit I do like her as a character. They have written her very well for Amphorius' story. She is fun. She is essential. But while I like her in story, that doesn't mean I'm going to support the choice of child model for her in game. She shouldn't have to look like that. The Herda does not look like that. She's got hella clones. So it's gonna take some effort for me not to do it, but Tribby is gonna be skipped, at least for now. And Mydei, ooh, Mydei. Mydei is absolutely coming home. I cannot wait.
Welcome
Quahua is
back.
also good.
Now let's
Quahua is
take a look
interesting.
at the new content coming in version
Boy,
3.1. First, the
ooh.
Divergent universe will introduce
More
a brand new
Divergent.
research
Okay.
topic related to Amphorius.
From human
Oh,
comedy to protein
Divergent
hero.
universe?
Ooh, and a new light cone.
What's that?
Oh, right. Mydei, you might not know yet. Simply put, it's a study on mortals and fate. As
Sure.
mentioned earlier in the program in version 3.1, the Trailblazer will head to the Grove of Epiphany, a renowned academic institution in Amphorius.
No way
The
they have their
scholars
own
of the
universe.
Grove wove vast amounts of knowledge into the memory of the sacred tree. However, due to the corrosion of the Black Tide, much of this network has decayed, leaving only fragments of text intact. Therefore,
Okay.
the Grove's librarians hope the Trailblazer can become the inheritor of this library's knowledge.
So it seems like because the
Preserving
Black
these
Tide was
memories,
recent,
passing on the flame of Amphorius.
there is still hope for
Even in this
the
era
Grove.
of endless
That's
strife
cool.
and the relentless black tide, as long as true history remains, the flame of civilization will endure.
That's right.
real.
The Grove not only collects myths and histories of Amphorius, but also records the Trailblazer's journey. By integrating Titan technology, they've created Divergent Universe Protean Hero.
That's
Since
cool.
it's Titan technology, it's bound to be distinct from the Divergent universe.
That
the
sounds
audience is
true.
familiar with.
I wonder if we're gonna learn about the mechanics here.
Whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, in Divergent Universe Protean Hero, you must have one.
Oh.
Whoa.
This time,
Crazy.
the battles revolve around the day and night system.
I
Each
see.
battle alternates between day and night. These two states bring different boosts to combat, and additional effects occur during transitions between day and night.
Interesting.
At the start of exploration,
In the middle of
Trailblazers must
battle.
choose the state that best suits their team's traits.
As exploration progresses, after entering a certain number of domains, Trailblazers can also select a day and night blessing, known as Golden Blood's Boons.
Okay.
These blessings take effect
Cool.
during the corresponding
Very
states.
flavorful, very
Trailblazers can
thematic
choose
of the
different
world.
branches of blessings to further enhance combat effectiveness in specific states.
The figures appearing on the day and night blessings look so familiar. Why is that?
Indeed.
The
This
flame
is
chases
also
are
Titan
important.
Technology and another highlight of Divergent Universe Protean Hero. The new day and night system and its blessings are closely tied to the Titans and the Chrysos heirs.
In version
see.
3.1's Divergent Universe, 6 types of Titan Odes will be available for Trailblazers to experience. More will be introduced in future versions.
Cool.
Each Titan Ode
Nice.
corresponds to a different buff system. Trailblazers just need to select the most suitable Titan Ode for their team to tackle
Okay.
challenges with ease.
This seems like a good time.
Universe offers the most authentic Amphorian experience.
Clearing the Divergent Universe also rewards Branch of Rights. This
Sure.
can be used in the Titan Ode section to unlock more buffs.
Oh,
as
level
well as
up these
uncover the corresponding
branching
Titan's
buffs.
mythological tales.
immediately.
My
Okay.
3 dear guests, please choose your Titan.
Dude, Amphorius is so
I'm
cool.
curious about how many Titan stories the Grove has interpreted. So let's go with the one where most.
Yeah, we could
familiar
learn
with
some really interesting lore
of Infinity.
about
If
Amphorius.
I could learn more about the past of Nestia and the other Titans, I'm sure it would give the Flame Chase
Oh,
journey
true.
a
There's a
clear
Glea. We
direction.
also got, I
I'll
forget the name
choose
of that one. The
Chrysalis
Zagreus
of
one.
Gold.
Lance of Fury. Let me witness the kind of glory you held in the past.
Ooh, excellent choices. Everyone has very clear goals.
After all that, which Titan will you choose, Albert?
Ooh.
The answer lies in the name of this divergent universe, Protean Hero.
What does that
The
mean?
mysteries of Titan technology hold endless possibilities.
Felt like a
I
non-answer.
firmly believe that if I explore more, I'll uncover more fun, intriguing, and Albert-appropriate ways to play.
Why is he blushing?
Besides
Okay.
the day and night system and Titan blessings, the divergent universe Protean Hero also brings more Protean challenges to the Trailblazers.
Sure.
This divergent universe's conundrum mode will introduce astronomical division gameplay.
What does that
Although
even
heroes have
mean? What did he
countless
say?
bosses,
What is
no matter
this?
their nature, they all make choices to climb to higher peaks and experience more intense battles.
Sure. Those heroes look interesting too. I mean, those
Novices
enemies
like
look interesting.
me We're unfamiliar with the divergent universe. What if they can't figure it out?
Don't
Oh,
worry.
poor Mydei. His brain
The
is so
Divergent Universe
small.
of version 3.1 not only includes an astronomical division mode, but also adds a strategy system. Trailblazers can view and apply strategies and even like and save them.
Oh,
After
cool.
applying a strategy, the system will give a corresponding recommendation to the
Preset
Trailblazer
strats.
based on their currently owned equations, weighted curios, and team lineup.
Oh my god.
Additionally,
They got
in
the
selection
AI help
interface
bot.
for equations and weighted curios.
That's
the
that
system will
Titan
suggest
technology,
the
I
optimal
guess.
options.
This way, you can easily follow the guide and enjoy a smoother experience in the Divergent universe. Through the
That's
strategy
cool.
system, you can also jump
Oh,
to
look
an
at Mydei's
external
little clap.
webpage for more information or even upload your own
Aw.
strategies.
Not only
Ooh,
that,
that sounds
in
fun.
Divergent Universe Protean Hero, enemy drops will also
Tears of
transform into
Souls.
special materials.
Enemy
Mm.
drops. Are you referring to the materials used for character ascension and traces leveling?
Oh my god, I feel like that kind of broke the fourth wall.
When you're
Okay.
short on materials for character ascension or traces leveling, the enemy drops can be automatically exchanged for these special materials. Moreover,
That's cool.
This update adds a new exchangeable 5-star.
It is remembrance. Okay. That's what I would have thought.
Avatars and phone wallpapers from Divergent Universe, the human comedy. Will
I
also
can't
become
wait to see what the
available
new
in
Lycone
Hermes
is. That's
store.
gonna be really good to have a 5-star option like that.
In
For all the
addition to
remembrance characters
thrilling
I pull
challenges
for.
Of the Divergent Universe, version 3.1 also brings lighthearted and adorable events for Trailblazers.
Like I.
First up, let me
Okay, we're
introduce
finally
WOOO
here to the
firm.
cuties. Sure.
Awoo.
Look at those pets. Okay.
wait, wrong species.
Alabird, what the hell?
The WOOO here refers to the chimeras of Amphorius.
Okay.
Oh, so that's what chimeras sound like.
That's right.
They're so
Chimeras
cute.
are
What the
artificially
hell? Oh
nurtured,
my
adorable
god.
little creatures.
Why are they
The
so
residents of
adorable?
Amphorius train these chimeras to help with simple tasks, and the WOOO firm
Absolute
is the organization
cuties.
they work
Yes.
for.
Chimeras have to go to work too?
Surprised?
That's
Mr.
tough.
Albert? The war with Nigador caused significant damage to Akima. There's a lot of urgent work to be done, and chimeras are indispensable in the reconstruction.
Are they actually helpful
However,
though? They're
among
just
the
kind of like
chimeras,
little
there's a
guys.
particular squad that hasn't been performing up to expectations lately.
Uh-oh.
So, Trailblazers can take on the role of
I want the
manager.
gray one.
Personally,
I want this guy in
the
the back.
Chimera
This
Squad
orange
turns
one with the
things
red
around
tuft of
to become
hair.
the strongest team of all.
They look cool.
The work objectives are clear, but how do we achieve them?
When
True.
it comes to work, each chimera
Aw,
has different strengths
Look at
and,
the
of course, shortcomings.
bodies.
Trailblazers can assign suitable chimeras
Well,
to
we got a
tasks,
creature collector.
adjust the team composition based on their traits, and create
They
the
gave us-
strongest squad possible.
That's
After
crazy.
that, the chimeras will automatically carry out their work.
Whoa, we're fighting
As the manager,
children.
Trailblazers just need to supervise.
The
I've always
leaderboard
wanted to
shows
beat up
team
children as
rankings.
a group of dogs.
Aiming for a higher performance ranking to help the chimeras outperform other squads.
There's a purple
and
one. I'll
become
choose. You can't have
ultimate
two.
workplace champions.
Only one
Doesn't
chimera
sound
per
too
person.
hard. Even someone like Finan could handle this with ease.
That's just
Right.
aggressive
Don't be
to
so mean to
Finan.
Snowy. And don't underestimate
Who's this lady?
chimeras, D.
That looks like a new character.
Name, appearance, and personality.
As a manager, you need to understand your employees to
Bro,
assign tasks effectively.
we need another
Plus,
4-star,
there are
I just
some key
realized.
characters to watch
Oh,
out
well.
For example, there's Shockforce, who is overly eager, and Old Honest, who silently endures everything.
Oh, that sounds like some workplace trauma.
Go on. What are these names? all right. Let's move on to the
Adorable.
next version of it.
What's up, buddy?
Recently, in Arkema,
Holy
there's
City
been
Appraisal.
a surge
Okay.
of counterfeit antiques made
Well,
with
what do you
cutting-edge
do?
technology, conning many residents. In the event Holy City Appraisals,
That be
Trailblazers will
being
assist
funky.
Theodoros, the antique shop owner, in appraising these
Okay.
treasures and cleaning up the antiques market.
Appraisals?
Is this like some
Finan
puzzle
weird
game of some
hobbies are
kind?
rubbing off on others. Ugh. Besides, how can the Trailblazers, as outsiders, appraise Amphorius's antiques?
That's valid.
It's
Valid question.
simple. Trailblazers only need to submit different materials to
Oh, it's
Theodoros
this
daily,
one.
and the rest will be handled by
We
you.
love free J chat.
Albert.
It's not much of an
promise there'll
event,
be no shortage
but it's
of fun
cash.
appraisal stories
It's
and
good to get
winning
paid.
Awards for Trailblazers.
Oh.
Okay, now let's take a short break, and the show will resume when we are back.
All right, I gotta say, I'm very excited. Let me put this new cone here while I think. Very excited for the new Divergent universe. That is a major dub. Happy to see it. Very happy to see it. The WOOO event also looks very adorable. The other event they're showing off, I mean, that's pretty simple stuff, right? Like, we've seen this, I think, twice, if not 3 times before. But so it's good. It's more Jade, but it's not exciting. But the WOOO and the new DU cannot wait to experience in game, guys. Especially, I'm really hopeful for this Remembrance Light Cone. I'm really genuinely happy with the current 4-star Remembrance Light Cone I have for Trailblazer. So if this Herd of 5-star Light Cone is like good for Casterus, that would be fantastic, because that would mean I can skip Casterus' Light Cone without feeling bad, because I am going to be pulling for her, I think, in 90% of cases, unless she
Welcome
has like
back,
the
game
worst
viewers.
kit
Next,
of all
we've got
time.
More version updates to share with
Classic
I
10
heard from the
pulls.
Trailblazers
Gotta
about
have
an
it.
old friend called the Gift of Odyssey.
A very old
That's
friend.
right. In version
Very old
3.1,
friend.
Trailblazers can once again earn a 10 warp reward through the Gift of Odyssey check-in event.
Nice.
Ah.
10
more pulls for
Version
Mydei.
3.1 introduces some new materials for everyone.
Sure.
Stagnant
Those
Shadow,
are pretty.
Shape of Gelid Moon, and Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Slog Giant.
I like
will
the way
be
they look.
available soon. Successfully challenging these will provide Treebees and Mydei's ascension materials.
That's what I would have
respectively.
assumed.
Amphorius also brings new golden calyxes. Now you can farm credits and experience materials there too.
Nice.
Version
We never have to
3.1
leave
also
him for us.
introduces 2 new sets of
Ooh.
planar ornaments.
New ornaments to
Bone
celebrate the
collection
Divergent
serene domain,
universe.
a
Okay.
giant
Okay.
tree of wrapped brooding. You can quickly obtain them through the planar ornament extraction function in the Divergent.
I'm excited to see
In
what they're
version
like.
3.1,
Are these
the
exclusive to the
Realm of
Divergent
Realm of the
universe?
Strange Events will also return.
And not a
Completing
simulated
them will
universe?
earn you double reward.
Nice. One with a strange
Exactly.
and.
And that's not
Now,
all.
those are good
Version
events. Those are
3.1
more
brings several
exciting
system
than,
optimizations to Trailblazers.
the
First, the
appraisal
material
one.
synthesis system will be optimized. The process of synthesizing trace materials will become much more convenient.
Does
Wait.
that mean we can synthesize purple materials directly from green ones?
That's a good
That's
quality of life.
This eliminates some
That's
of
a
the
W.
cumbersome extra steps.
Moreover, the
That's a
field
dub.
guide will also
A dub
receive
is
an
a dub.
update. In version 3.1, when you set a character as the build target, the Interastral Peace Handbook will display all the materials needed for building that character, along with shortcuts to relevant stages to farm those materials.
Wow.
After each preview ends,
Okay.
Trailblazers can even set newly revealed characters as their build target and start farming the necessary materials in advance.
Pre-farm support?
Makes preparation so much
Wait, that's
easier.
actually massive. The pre-farm support's going crazy.
A special announcement from
So-
the project team.
So I can
Let's
see
take a
what I
look.
need for Mydei. Dude, that's actually massive. Oh, hello.
IT 收集
Everyone, the Honka Steers narrative. Okay, after the launch of 3.0. See lots of feedback suggestions from our Trailblazers. Okay.
从结果来看
We've seen certain aspects of 3.0. The entry results we're aiming for. I thought it did pretty good. I guess it was a little verbose.
有时我
So
也把
sometimes you
它
had to
上
push the
去
ball multiple times just to open a
都
door.
是在
Sure.
局
Or
面
do a
中
lot of running around
自
before you
己
could
感
face the
到疲
Titan.
这
Sure.
种疲惫的感受实在
Feeling
是
fatigued is only for his
好的
HSR signature style.
所以这段时间
So I've been
我们一直
reviewing and
在对自己
optimizing the
进
main
行
story
一些审视和
experience.
优化
Okay.
包括以上
Including both the
相关
current 3.0 and all content moving forward.
除了
Sure.
先行在开发者
Before we mentioned earlier in the
业务
developer
进
radio
行
about
和
streamlining
优化
text and optimizing
同时在对
puzzles.
任务流程
Also, we work in the mission progression
在任务
system.
版本为例
3.0 and Trailblazers Journey to the Past and Cast from Kremnos.
不再需要折返
There's
跑
no more need for
而是从
backtracking.
初始位置开
Instead,
始
starting from the initial
根据
position,
你的道路
you reach your destination directly through an accessible
原
path.
本这里的玩法
Okay.
会被安排到主线
While those are gameplay features we
开拓
moved
者自由
as
探索
optional
的区
content
间
for Trailblazers to
当然
explore,
还有对白
because the
以及
dialogue
探
performances and
索
exploration
开
elements.
拓任务的
Okay.
体验是综合结果
As long as they
我
don't
会为了
simplify
让
it too
版本
much.
在方方面面做更细
I
致
don't want them
并
to
且为
make
大
this
家带
like
来更
short
好的
form gaming. To
开拓者好，我是游戏设计胖
Hi
哥。就
Trailblazers.
像刚才烧鸡
Okay.
老师说的，
Adding to our strategy mentioned, we're also making changes to 3.1 and subsequent versions.
以3.1版本为例，
We've reduced the number of enemies and maps. Okay, I'm okay with that one. Remove several puzzles. Well, I don't know about that though. Do we have to remove puzzles? Okay.
且不知
You want puzzles to blend naturally? I guess that's fair.
地图中有几处扎格列斯
Original design, several map of Zagreus mechanics. Current Trailblazers change camera angles multiple times. Simply to open a single
在
pathway.
复玩过程中，
No review process realized this design was both cumbersome and not particularly fun.
于是
It's
我们将
fair.
这些并不有趣的流程。
I kinda like punching things at the end of Zagreus though. Maybe I'm just weird.
之手的谜题设计
But we still have the puzzle design for curious Trailblazers to discover on their own. Okay.
希望我们的调整能让开拓者更好的探索。
You go to Euphorius tonight? Nice, exciting B. I hope you enjoy it. It sounds like they're optimizing it for you.
Thanks, project team. All right. Whew.
Well,
That
that's-
brings us to
that's
the end
fair.
of today's special program.
If it's reducing
Any final
enemies,
thoughts from our
reducing
guest?
puzzles, I'm all for it.
I hope
I do not
everyone
want them
enjoys
simplifying the
Project
actual
Eve
story
and
for
Glorious's story.
complainers'
We
sake.
can't wait to create more memories with all of you.
May your
Same.
blade never break, but forever press forward.
Hell yeah,
There are
my.
still countless details in Amphorius waiting to be discovered. I hope you'll forge deeper bonds with this world and its people.
And of course, there are plenty of chimeras waiting for us to lead them.
Hell yeah.
Well, thank
That
you
mighty
to all
laugh.
our viewers for tuning in.
Gravelly.
And now, the
Love it.
version 3.1 special program has come to an end. That's a wrap. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Farewell.
Bye bye. Bye, friends. See you later. Okay, that was pretty good. What do I think of this version? Hold on, let's see if there's anything extra. Nope, okay. What do I think? I feel like it's always good to do a little retrospective after one of these videos. Well, to start off, one person has mentioned something pretty good that I feel like I should start with saying. They said buff when. It is a bit of a shame that after they teased older character buffs incoming, in one of their announcements they made, we are not seeing any here. I'm a little sad about that, I will definitely admit. Hopefully 3.2 will give words of buffs on the wind. I also feel need to mention I'm a little disappointed that I did not get any new 4 stars to start out Amphorius. Like, we got Misha to begin 2.0, and while maybe this is weird to say because I didn't use Misha, I love seeing them there. I loved having the 4-star option. The fact we are now 2 patches into 3.0 and have not seen any new 4 stars. And in addition to that, we've seen 3.2 drip marking already, and I have not seen a 4-star among them yet. It is kind of sad. I'm not a big fan of there being so many more 5 stars in the game than 4 stars. Needless to say, so many more usable 5 stars in the game than 4 stars, because there are 4 stars that do not exist out there. Do not exist. That's just like can't be used properly out there. So those are my complaints. Lack of 4 stars and no word on the buffs yet, because those are both things I'm personally very interested in. So far, no 4 stars. I hope the little ones were the 4 stars. No, that would I would prefer that too, B, because I think 4 stars just increase pulls is my problem. Like, I am personally more inclined to pull on a banner if there was a new 4 star for me to get in addition to the 5 star. Like, for example, let's say I've already said this stream, I have no interest in pulling for Tribby. I'm going to full save for the second after I pull for Mydei. But Tribby's kit was good. Tribby synergized as well as the Herda, a new character I have that I like. If, in addition to Tribby having that useful kit, there was also a new 4 star that was underneath her banner, I probably would have done some Tribby pulls in addition to my Mydei pulls. I probably would have increased my pulls for this stream. However, because there's no 4 stars, no extra incentive, I'm not going to do it. So in my mind, I feel like 4 stars should boost engagement. I guess it's, I'm sure what the design team is feeling is why make a 4 star when it's gonna boost only a little bit, when you could make another 5 star that's like the main pulling point of a banner. But it's also just a free to play aspect. I already feel like Hoyer versus games are so like unfree to play friendly. I think they could put some work in to really fix that. And I think every new 4 star they add helps to fix that. And I think every patch that goes without a 4 star is going to be like 5 or 6 patches now. I think our last 4 star is Matza, who was like the middle of 2.x. Each one that goes without is a shame. Anyways, but let's go get the positives, because I want to talk about the positives. I love Honkai Star right now, and I've seen a lot of people that have been complaining about Honkai Star Rail and pushing up Zenless Zone Zero. And so I want to push back again. I want to like be the counter to the narrative, because actually right now I am really hot on HSR and really low on ZZZ. I dislike 1.5 heavily. I am not a fan of what Zenless Zone Zero is like this version. The New Year event was fine, but like weird, like why have this fashion event and the Fall Guys event? Like, can we just do Fall Guys? No offense to the fashion, but the memory game was like, eh. I hated the story. Oh my god, the ZZZ 1.5 story was bollocks. While 3.0, while yeah, sure, a little long-winded, I thought it was really good, which is why I'm very happy that the changes they're making to the story only relate to enemy density and puzzles. I really do not want them to compromise the core story they are telling. But if community feedback and internal feedback is showing that there was a little excessive level of puzzles and there are a few too many enemies, that is a fine reduction. That does not affect the thread of stories. I'll hope there's still some enemies, and I certainly hope there's still some puzzles. I'm cool with that. I think that's good. They're listening to feedback. That says a lot. I love this game and I want it to succeed. 3.1 story looks very exciting. I'm very excited to see this new boss. That guy looks awesome. I'm already hoping that he'll be a playable character someday. I've also have theories in my head that what if he's like a flame chaser coming back from the future and like trying to prevent something from happening. Because there is time travel shenanigans in this world. Yeah, so that looks exciting. I think the Aru event looks very fun. You've got some funny auto battler, but you're auto battling chores like mining and babysitting kids. I don't know. They were like biting a child in the trailer. I don't know what's going on there. I think the new Divergent Universe looks super cool, and I'm fingers crossed that the new Remembrance Light Cone in the Herder store is good for Castris, because I would love a good reason to skip Castris' Light Cone. Speaking of that, I wonder if I should go for Mydei's Light Cone. That depends on what it is. Oh, also, I can't wait to see what the new planar ornaments are. I almost forgot about that. 2 new planar ornaments. I look forward to seeing what their effects are. I'm sure we'll learn as we get closer to the release date. all in all, very excited about this patch. There are some cons, like I said, to start. I probably should start with the positives, honestly, but what can you do? It's late. I'm not thinking super strategically. Actually, it's early. That's proof that I'm not thinking very smartly. I suppose it's late if you're like B. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. It's my cat. Overall, though, very excited. More pros than cons. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Look forward to playing it heavily on stream when it comes out. My only thing I might be sad about in addition is that Mydei's not first phase, right? There's no one for me to pull for in the first phase. I'm just hard saving. I'm also going to think about if I pull for Hua Hua. I'm pretty good on sustains at this point between Lingsha, Aventurine, and Fushron. But we'll see. Hua Hua is good. I do like her. What it probably comes down to is that how soon I pull. Like, if I pull Mydei easily, if I got a lot of Jade left over, yeah, I'll do some Hua Hua pulls. If Mydei, I don't think we have a pity guarantee at the moment. So, like, if I miss my first 50-50 on Mydei and I gotta go for the second one, and I don't even know if I'd go for the second one as much as I like the guy. I probably will. Depends. But if that happens, then we'll definitely not be pulling for Hua Hua. Yeah, so pull plans, guaranteed Mydei, maybe Hua Hua for lucky. We're gonna be skipping the first phase of pulling as much as it hurts my soul. With that being said, everyone, I would be going in to play some Honkai Star Rail here immediately to follow up the hype was the original plan, but unfortunately some things have changed, so I'll reiterate this for people who were not here during last night's stream. So instead of doing some HSR leading into Magic, I'm going to call it here, because I have to go meet up with someone for some dog and house sitting I'm doing for a family friend. But I will be back as soon as I can be. I'm not doing the dog sitting today. I'm just learning what I need to do. I am dog sitting this weekend. So I'm going to cut it here. We're going to come back. We're going to do like normal stuff. Do a game of Magic. But depending on what I need to do this weekend, I might not be streaming tomorrow. I might not be able to stream Saturday. If I cannot stream Saturday, I will stream Sunday instead to make up for it. And I'll be off Monday as usual. We'll figure it out. We'll get you your state content. Don't you worry. So we're going to call it there. I should have some music going in the background while I chatted, but I'll remember for next time maybe, right? Take it easy, folks. Stay healthy. I gotta get going. I will see you soon. See you within an hour, hopefully. Hour and a half, probably an hour and a half. I'd say an hour and a half. See you in 90 minutes ish. Hopefully.